My name is Kwynn Kyd. I designed my Backend Graduate with Honors project to help homeschooling parents be able to easily record the hours a student spends on different subjects throughout the year and to be able to access those records to make monthly reports. I used a Django framework and a Postgres database. Here at the top, you can view all students. There's a list of current students, and you can update a student. You can view all subjects. You can update a subject or delete a subject. You can view records or update a record. Currently, we have 2 students, so let's go ahead and add one more. Let's say her name is Lily. Last name's Heckett. We'll say she's in 1st grade and that her age is 7. Now if we go to students, we can see she's listed there. But if we click on John, we get a list of the subjects he's taking. However, if we click on Lily, there are no subjects she's currently taking. To fix this, we can go to View Subjects, choose a subject we want her to take, say Math, and click Update. Down at the bottom here, we'll highlight her name, Submit. Let's go and choose another subject. Let's say she's taking dance as well. Make sure her name is highlighted. Click Submit. And one more. We'll say she's also taking theater. Now if we go back to View Students and click on Lily, you can see she's taking dance, math, and theater. Let's go ahead and add a new subject. It'll need a name and a description. Let's say it'll be English. And that way we can give it the description of creative writing. It is not an extracurricular activity, so you won't need to check the checkbox below for that. Let's go ahead and say that John and Mary will be taking English. And then if you click Submit and go to View All Subjects, then we'll click on English and we can see that John and Mary are taking it. If we go back and click on Theater just to see how this works, we see that John, Lily, and Mary are now taking theater. If we view all records, here we can see that they are ordered by student and then by subject. Let's go ahead and add a record. We'll leave the date as it is, and we'll say that for the week of June 6th, Lily did theater for, let's say, 3 hours. Now, if you click Submit and View All Records, down here you can see that Lily Heckett did theater for 3 hours, June 6th. Let's update that record and say we made a mistake and she actually spent 3.5 hours doing theater that week. And if we submit it and go back to View All Records, we can see the change here. Up at the top here, we can see that John spent a lot of time on coding. If we go to Calculate Time Spent and enter his name and coding and the year and the month of May, we can see that in May he spent 37 hours on coding. One last feature we have is if we go up and view all subjects again, we can actually delete a subject. So let's say we're going to delete math. It's no longer there, but we did have some students taking math. As you can see, it's no longer there. And if we view records, we did not actually delete the records, we just set them to none. The biggest challenge I had in this project was the difference in logic between what I knew of SQL and HTML and the Django framework. I overcame this by reading a lot of Django documentation and experimenting a lot with my code to understand what it was doing. Thank you for viewing my project. I'm not sure what my future project is going to be, but I would like to add more features to this one. The main one being, I'd like to have it where you can select a student and month and have it calculate the total amount of time for every subject that student did that month.